let's just remind the party and everyone where we're at. So you're currently in an underground dungeon of sorts underneath the villa of the Duchess. You have just entered a room and seem to have interrupted some sort of worship that was happening of a demonic, like a demonic worship. And upon, in a sense, mind fucking the fucking dev demon, which was absolutely unbelievable, successfully defeated it. And upon defeating it, the noise and the ruckus of the fight has alerted people to your presence. And footsteps are currently rushing towards you. So, we're going to pick up...
We also blew up a statue.
Yes, I forgot. You blew up a statue and found the weapon inside it. That
not only did we interrupt their worship, we then desecrated it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a cult.
Yeah, we should write on the walls too.
It's very much a cult, yeah.
Shit on the floor.
It's a cult.
So
they already
found the
demon
mace
already did.
of
The demon already did that. It's everywhere.
a mace of Heaven's Fall, and you gave it to Rhea.
Yeah,
who's
I gave it to Rhea.
Who currently has the mace in her hand and is glowing, it's slightly glowing. So,
Rhea, don't lick that.
She licks it.
Of course.
Faint voice
God
comes
damn it!
from
I knew a dwarf that did that all the time once. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna lick it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Faint voice in the fucking depths.
So, we're gonna dive right in.
Should we just constantly get PTSD of that guy? Just be like, oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that happened last time. My character had a full-on PTSD episode.
PTSD, and you're still technically hearing it. So,
and no one cared.
No. So
yeah, we were just like, he's doing some shit. We don't care. He's not that much different than usual.
So
yeah, I'm just the best part. I'm having PTSD flashbacks, which I'm barely managing to control myself from, and I'm hearing voices.
Yeah, which is right. Anyhow, you currently have footsteps currently rushing towards you. So what are you doing?
Lock the doors.
You can ambush, you can prep, you can do whatever you want.
How long do we have?
I would say about 6 seconds.
Lock the doors.
Shall we, or should we just take either side of the door and just fucking wail on them the way we come in?
You've got about a minute.
Or do we just run out and take them by surprise?
Throw a fireball in the hallway. There we go. Whoop.
I'll stay back because we've got kind of a chokehold there at the door.
Yeah.
So you're hearing like footsteps running, running, and then they're coming closer and closer and getting louder and louder.
I could throw one of my signature fireballs out there.
Game's paused. I can't move.
Oh, sorry.
I say we use the door as a bottleneck.
Can I throw a fireball? I'm gonna throw a fireball.
So just so you remember, just so you remember, right, that there is water in between these two pathways. So your fire.
It's also oil, so it'd still be fire on fire.
Yeah, but just so you're aware, if you miss, it's going in the water.
In which case, it won't explode.
It won't explode. You need to make sure you hit the land.
What if I move right out here?
You don't have very good aim.
So upon moving out,
if I'm throwing straight.
just so you're aware, upon as you exit the room center, you currently see 4 people approaching the room. Currently. And they are getting closer and closer.
Okay.
And upon seeing you step out, they go. They kind of like they all like look and they all go. You hear one of them shout, "Get him!" And they're all running towards you quickly.
Wonderful.
So what are you gonna do?
All right, hold on. So let's see. Let's throw a. What is it? What am I throwing? I'm gonna throw one.
Dignity.
That too, but that's later.
He threw that away in his origin.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he might have.
How many oil flasks do I have? I got 2 left. Okay, let's throw an oil flask.
Who are you throwing it left or right?
I'm gonna throw it left.
Okay, so you throw the oil flask to the left. Straight dex. With your dex, I didn't want to fire. 8. Okay. So you take the oil flask. You, in a sense, kind of like Molotov style it, put a bit of cloth in it, light it. throw it. As you throw it, the floor is wet from all the blood and carnage that's been happening. You remember you did kill people out here before, so there's blood all over the pathway. And as you do, you slightly slip, and the oil flask kind of goes plop, straight into the water right in front of them. And goes out.
Alright, I'm out.
Okay, so
Close the door.
I'm gonna ready vicious mockery on whatever.
okay, so you're ready in vicious
come through the door.
Okay, so you're ready in vicious
I'm
mockery.
actually going to keep the door open, and I'm actually going to
Yeah.
aim from that sort of my line of sight diagonally,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast
Okay.
the first fucker that comes in range.
Okay.
Can we ready attacks? For
So
if
yeah, I
when they hit the door?
would say right now you can already an action, and then in a sense, the way we'll do it is use all get a go to use all kind of the way it'll work is use already an action. I'll then we'll get roll initiative, and then if certain stuff happens, you can figure it. In a sense, you get you kind of get a surprise round before everyone else. Is the way it'll work.
Well, mine is I'm going to Eldritch Blast the first fucker that comes
Okay.
in range.
So Eldritch
Can
Blast
I
vicious
still
mockery.
dual wield in a surprise attack?
You mean like a surprise round? Yeah, as long as you a surprise. So in a sense,
Dual wielding and everything?
yes.
Okay.
In a sense, what is a user preparing for a fight, and you're going to kind of catch them off guard, so you get what's called like a kind of like a surprise. So you kind of skip the initiative, and get to go first, then the initiative happens. You kind of get like an extra goal, right? So what is Bridget doing?
Who's this dead person that's sitting next to me, by the way?
The demon.
That's the demon's corpse.
The
Oh,
illiterate lizard.
how big is he?
About 6 foot.
Not this question again.
About 6 foot tall.
Right.
Roughly. What are you planning?
How tall am I?
How tall is your character?
Yeah, I basically want to use him as a wall.
Well, he's all crumpled
You're
down on the ground,
5
so-
5
Well,
foot.
that's what I mean. So I would like try and sit him up, and try and use him as a shield.
Okay.
But you're already so far back in the room, though.
You can do that if you want, but it would only give you a quarter cover. Is all you would probably get. Instead of even half quarter cover, it would be like a quarter, because it's a dead body, and you can't really position that. It'll just flop over. So.
Right. Okay. Well, sack that idea. I'll just ready an arrow.
Okay. So.
If anyone comes through that door, then I'll just fucking.
So you have all. So ready in action. Is anyone moving before I start doing stuff? Somewhere.
No.
No.
I'm not.
You moving, Nova? You staying where you are?
What?
Are you moving or staying where you are before I start moving in
staying
this?
right there, yeah.
Okay. So these guys will move to here, and then they'll get to about here before you can start doing what you want. So I'm guessing Knuckles, your Eldritch Blast goes off because you can aim out.
Yep, probably the guy on the right, or the upper guy, because I've got a clearer shot of him.
So you roll to hit for him. As a hit, roll damage. 6. Okay. So you can like point a finger and
I'm sorry, did I
blast.
roll a fucking...
You kind of roll it and blast. Upon doing so, the shot directly goes into his chest, and he stumbles back and caught off guard. And then upon doing so, these guys will rush. If I can move these guys, rush up further, and we'll get to the door. Which means that I'm guessing, Senric, your surprise attack goes off. El Nonio's vicious mockery, if it's targeted at the door, will go off, and Bridget, if you're firing, will go off.
I'll take it now.
Yes.
Do I roll damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Or wait,
You
till
don't get
everyone's
the
done
sneak
their
attack damage on this one because it's technically. No,
Mine's-
you will not
mine's
because they
misses.
know you. I'll tell you in 2 seconds. So, Nova's hit, Cylindric hit, stealing. So Cylindric outright kills the guy that comes to the door. Outright murders him on the spot.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Outright kills him.
16.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're cannon. They're little cannon
they-
fodder douchebags.
yeah.
It's fine.
Oh shit!
So I'm using vicious mockery instead of anything else.
Disappear you. Okay, Bridge.
Oh.
I'm assuming because obviously what happened was you're one target's one behind, since it's kind of gone off and you're the one misses and the whole shot
Yep.
flies wide.
He has to save on a 13.
A 13 on Wiz.
Yeah, and wisdom. Yeah.
Thank you. Fails.
He takes 2 psychic damage and he gets disadvantage on his next attack.
Excellent. Okay. So what I'm going to do now
Finish
is
that? Oh.
going to now is if it lets me. This is when everyone goes tits up. I'll just trigger these guys. There's like so many corpses here. Like, you are lucky you can't see them. There's so many corpses here. Okay, I need you all now to roll initiative.
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 Initiative. Mine's come out saying it can't add because there's no token.
What?
I'll do your one. I'll manually do your one.
I love how my one's just an algebra equation.
Which?
But I do have a token.
Yeah, it's fine. So you roll a 10.
To the power of
1d20
4
plus
divided by
minus
6.
1 plus 1.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
How do you get a minus plus?
It's
It
fucking.
doesn't matter.
It's just
It doesn't
no
matter
question.
because you minus 1 and then you have plus 1, so it's just 0 anyway.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's because my initiative is 0, so they just that's how they do it, I guess.
But mine's 1d20 plus 0, so you must have a minus 1 for something
He's
and a
got-
plus 1 for something.
I'm pretty sure there's something
Oh.
in your character that does it.
I don't think it is because the cloak only does stealth.
It'll be something weird. It'll be
Yeah,
something weird. We'll
that's
figure it out. Anyhow,
It's probably the whole like jack of all trades fucking
Oh
bard thing.
yes.
I don't even know where my plus 2 comes from.
X.
Because you get the minus for the
Right.
cloak, and then you get the plus for the jack of all trades.
So, top of the round, Senric.
Okay.
You rolled the
Let's
highest.
fuck him up.
So who you targeting? So and you go. Do it. Step out. So you step 5 foot out, and you see the people all around you.
I'm gonna do a slashy slash.
Against
Probably
who?
missed.
The one in front of you.
Yeah, well, yeah, the only guy that I can slashy slash at.
You go slashy slash, but in a sense, the way to describe it, where you are, the water, and where he is a small dip, and you can't get enough balance to be able to go slashy slash. Just understand.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna try again with a follow up.
Okay. That'll hit. So this is about your modifiers. So it's 4. Okay. You, in a sense, as you get yourself bound, you kind of go, and kind of like bitch slap him with your sword, your short sword, and you can gouge out of him. It's very nice. This is very fancy. Anything else? You've still got movement. Still got some movement.
Let's see some movement.
you could have attempted to volley him over the water, but
He's kind of.
I will jump. I'm not jumping out of his area, so he shouldn't get
that's
attacking
fine.
me.
That's
I'm
fine.
not moving away. I want to
Yep,
move
you're
over
still.
here.
That's totally fine. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Is that you? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Rhea, seeing that stuff happen, will kind of charge out with her mace, with the mace in hand to here, and kind of goes fuck it and moves straight to the one in front and will fucking wail at them with the mace.
The nat one.
The mace crumbles because it's rusty as fuck. It's been there for millions of years.
So she hits.
It's realizes the mace is made of rubber.
Yeah.
It's glowing due to LED lights.
I mean, we are in a dungeon. Nobody said
That's-
what kind of dungeon.
God
It's
damn
not.
it.
It's not. Turns out it's not even rubber. It's silicon, and it's not actually a mace.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. So I think the
There.
only person. So Bridge.
Moving on.
So
We found it in a statue
Senric-
of a fallen angel. They might have been
Senric-
innocent.
and Craven, you witness Rhea take this mace, and as she does, it glows brighter and brings it down on this cultist, in a sense, crushing his skull in as he falls to the ground.
Yes.
Neat done,
PTSD I've given this woman has trained her well.
Yeah, you trained her well. So the cultist next to her, seeing his ally fall, will move up to Rhea and will attack her. But Rhea manages to raise her shield and blocks off the attack, so they come in thick and fast.
Yes.
El Nino.
I'm going to draw
Mhm.
my rapier, and I'm going to go Alonzi, and then I'm going to go straight
Lonzy?
Yep.
through the fucking door and attack the guy that's in my range. This
Okay.
guy.
And you up. Put one. Hits.
21. Bam! God damn.
You must have some long arms.
I have. I'm 6'8". My wingspan is like a bird.
With your rapier, you kind of go like this, and like as you kind of like, do you know like that fancy thing like Zoro goes, just starts walking, messing around with his rapier. You, in a sense, dissect.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
use
come
my
and E into his chest, and he looks at it and falls to the floor. Falls to the floor dead. Oh fuck! They're not helping these guys. Okay, anything else you wish to do?
I think I'm going to take a nap.
The ranger's just like, I hunted this demon. I am going to now have a nap. I've done my job for the day.
Nezuko. It's just
Sorry?
Nezuko.
Kim is Nezuko now, huh? Just shove her in a little box and carry her around in a backpack.
I'm gonna move over to the like right there, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay, perfect. Bridget, you're up.
Like, do you think Kim's short enough to put in a backpack?
Yeah, actually discussing this.
I am
That fucking elf has
I
a
mean,
gigantic
if
muscle
it's
outfit.
El Nino carrying her, yeah.
I
No, I'm not saying Bridget, I'm saying Kim.
I guess I'm just
Probably.
gonna move here and just kind of listen to the ongoings outside.
Sure. Okay. Nothing else. That you.
Kim.
Oh, you're done.
I'll ready the backpack.
I'll peek around the door and just be like, you guys got this.
Okay. Okay. So you also see Bridget like peering at the door,
dear.
seeing this cultist right beside Rhea and El Nino behind her. And he goes, "You've got this." Kind of sticks her fingers up, goes, "You got this," and it kind of goes back and Craven.
Thumbs up.
You just see like you kind of see Bridget kind of lean back and goes, "You've got this." Have fun. Kind of fall asleep.
Just literally do like put her back to the wall, and slide down into
Yep.
like a sitting position.
Yep. Pretty much. Craven, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna pivot around the door.
Yep.
I give him the thumbs up as he moves.
You would.
It's going up your arse.
Okay. We done.
I'm going to look at the situation,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say, "Fuck it." I'm going to trudge through the water.
Okay.
Difficult terrain, but I have enough
Yep.
movement, and I'm going to just absolutely try to eviscerate this motherfucker with my longsword.
Sure. Do it.
Pew pew.
Well, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh boy, this is going to be
Two-handed
fun.
up.
That is, I'm assuming it's always two-handed. 13. How do you want to kill him?
Unless I state otherwise, it's usually two-handed.
Okay. So you bisect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Bisect them.
yeah.
So you all witness Craven bring his long sword down, in a sense, cutting this cultist into stuff. And upon doing so, an eerily silence falls.
I'm making a habit of doing that to people.
You are. So an eerily silence falls in the dungeon.
Except for me.
Yeah, you still hear the whispers.
I've got this whisper being like, you could have done that better. Yeah, shit. You've left the oven on. Oh no. Your house is burning down. Wait, no. You don't own a house. You're way too shit for that.
My god.
I know. I'm your brother. It's like, fuck
Oh
off.
god.
Okay, so what we doing?
What do we do now? What do we do?
I'm like, do we keep
Come on,
checking doorways down this hallway? Do I take another shot at blowing down that one doorway that absolutely cursed me last time?
Are we sure that Miss Vampire is down here? No.
Which doorways have we missed?
East, no, west.
Everything ahead of us.
Door to doors. Anyway, anything to your west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
even if she isn't down here, it's clear something important is.
Yeah.
So I think it's best to keep exploring.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm just going to charge headlong into this door.
Okay. That one. So, okay. So, you still see Craven run and open this door directly in front of you. Upon doing so, you notice there's a kitchen from the sides. It looks like this looks to be where the cultists prepare their meals. Although there is no one currently present inside this room, the kitchen is uncomfortably warm as a continuous heat is being given off by the burning stoves from the cast iron stoves, and there's piles of food on the wooden tables.
Who wants to shove a demon in an oven?
I vote for
That's a great idea. Let's do it.
let's cook a demon.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, are you actually about to do this?
No.
I was
am not
definitely joking.
Imagine having cooked demon.
Delicious.
All of it was.
Although I have to say, it's spicy as hell.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start power walking.
Okay, so as you power walk down,
Start rolling dice in a minute.
as you start walking down, you notice that the kind of pathway kind of splits off to the south. You've got one going to the west and one going south.
I think I accidentally just dragged myself to the exact spot it splits off. Fuck.
Yeah.
We have a
Kinda. We have to stay sure. If
I don't know,
that's
this-
down there.
How much further does this go along?
You don't know.
Oh shit.
It is dark.
Okay, I reckon we do a quick scout down the offshoot and see.
All right, I'm going down.
Okay, are you just going down?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so
Can I
as
cast
what you want to cast?
dancing lights on top of us and like send them, so then we can see further down the corridor?
So it's lit
the
up,
very
so that
end.
all the corridors are lit up with this green light.
Oh, okay.
So that you are illuminated. It's quite short. So, Senric, before we go any further, you all witness Senric head down this corridor. As you do, you see
Just
Senric.
start sprinting.
Senric, as you do, you notice that as a door on your character's right on the left of the screen, there's a closed door. And when you reach the bottom, it leads to another kind of waterway sort of system. Right to the south.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie, I
look.
would have laughed if he had Cendric like sprinting down a hallway and then he hears a click and it's just one of those like swinging log traps, just clotheslines.
Alright, I open the door.
You-
Wait,
you
what's the
op-
door look like?
It's a standard wooden door. All the other
Okay, so
doors.
it's a door. I open it.
Okay.
Should we follow him?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay, so
Oh,
upon
fine.
opening the door, you notice that this looks to be a kind of like storage of clothes. 4 wooden wardrobes stand against the wall in this room, and it looks to be, as I said, looks to be the clothes were stored by the cultists in masks that they would wear before leaving the room
Disguise
and
ourselves.
returning to the city above. So the wardrobes along the west wall are open and look to be empty.
Hmm.
The one to the south is currently closed.
I take the stuff. If there's stuff in there, I want to.
Okay, so you go in this. Okay, so you go to the one to the south. Upon opening the wardrobe, you notice that there is the following. There is 4 sets of dark black robes and 4 gold devil masks.
Oh, how convenient.
You recognize that these clothes are the same clothes that the cultists are currently wearing in this dungeon.
Okay, can I put some on?
You can put someone if you want.
Do we all want to dress as cultists?
There's only
Except for,
4.
like,
There is
one
only
person.
4 sets. There's only as 4.
Craven, do you still have those shackles? By any chance?
Oh my god.
I do have the fucking shackles, I believe. Because I took them off of him so he could walk in there without being suspicious. So yeah, I do have those manacles, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Raz over.
You can call you okay. So you can like call Ray over and she kinda like goes she kinda comes over and goes, yes.
I knew we'd end
Oh
up with
my
her in
God.
cuffs at some
I'm
point.
going to do a job for all of us. We're all going to be dressing up as cultists, and you will be our prisoner. Is that okay?
She kinda looks at you
It's gonna be.
and
it's
then she
be
kinda
really
goes
stressful having the mace.
then like, okay,
Well, we're going to have it. We're going to take it off her.
but what
We're gonna look
happens
sus having the mace too.
what happens if something goes down? Like
Then we uncuff you and we go down to what we do best.
give me a
Can't one of you cast
give me a
illusion on yourself?
Give me a persuasion, please. You're trying to persuade her to give you her weapons. Cuff her. I leave her defenseless. Just give me a persuasion check, please.
This is literally one step away from strip.
The thing is, Nova, disguise self costs a spell point, and I want to save as many as possible.
Okay. She kind of takes a
Okay.
moment. She takes a moment and she kind of goes,
Oh
Okay.
right, I didn't have any left.
I trust you, but when shit hits the fan, you better unlock me. Or do we need to make them look like they're locked? Can we pretend that they're locked?
Sure, we'll leave them unlocked.
Okay.
Leave them
Have
unlocked.
like a breakaway safety, like a BDSM cuffs.
Tear off pants. Can you put them on? Will this make me look more like a prisoner? Yes.
Okay. Oh, fuck it.
I'm just gonna walk up and literally just hand her the fucking manacles, grab a robe and a devil mask, and just throw them on.
Okay, so are you all putting on these robes and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm a big cultist.
Okay.
Don't even
Okay.
fit.
You can see his cloak under the robe, like kind of shiny.
You can see like my ankle.
Yeah, so out of everyone, the cloak and stuff, it's just you all witness Elnon, you put on these robes and this mask, and it's as if an adult has put on children's clothes here. Right?
I feel like El Nino should have been the prisoner.
It's like, you're just looking at this, and it's like he's like just like a T-Rex. Imagine a T-Rex as he put his arms in and kind of like that, so he can't move properly. He's like, and then the mask goes on. Instead of it covering his face, it just covers parts of his eyes, and his like nose
my God.
points out. You start witnessing this, and it's like,
guys, I'm ready to go.
You can clearly tell this does not fit you at all.
He's still wearing his sombrero and everything.
oh my God.
Covers the sombrero. It's just the silhouette of a sombrero. They'll never know.
They'll never.
Oh,
They will never know.
fuck.
They'll never know.
This is
I've
brilliant.
just got. The best part is I've got the robes, right? The mask, right?
Mhm.
My Elder Cross. My Elder Cross horns coming around like back of my head like a broken halo, and adding extra horns to the devil mask, and then I've just got waist length black hair. I look like I'm fucking joining a heavy metal band. I'm
Okay.
literally joining Ghost.
Oh fuck.
I'm just the shark from Suicide Squad now, and I.
That's pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what you look
I
like.
am the
Mustache.
moustache.
Okay, so these are now
I'm convinced.
disguised as the cultists. Best as you can, you are. So, what are you doing
Best
now?
as we can.
Best as you can, so what are you doing now?
I guess we. Is there anything else down here?
So, yep, you continue down. If you continue down, there is a waterway, obviously continues, and a door, if you're continuing down, directly south. So it kind of leads east and west, and a doorway to your south.
Oh my God, this place
There's
is
also
massive.
where you were, there was a door to the
What
north.
about this door?
Because they were Great Senric is, there is a
Okay,
door.
I think we should go back up and finish the top side first, and then
Work away
the.
now.
Click that door
Yeah.
all you want, I will not open it.
You locked that. Right
I locked that
100%.
just so you can stop
Right
opening
on.
doors. Right?
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, Craven is going to try and open the door.
Who the fuck is? I will fucking.
He's paused the game.
I will fucking do that.
Oh no, he's rolling! Shit, he's rolling! Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Quick, everyone get on the
Craven's
door
gonna
and
try and open the
start
door.
trying to open it.
Right. So you,
You hear a
are you
click.
are you opening the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
The door opens.
Oh shit.
I just locked it to stop you opening the doors. So
Instantly locked it again. You failed.
So, upon opening the door, you notice that this dim lit corridor of green lanterns goes from end to end. The light doesn't reach all the way. Stop. Stop. Hang on. Who has. These are all wearing the masks. Who has
Mhm.
dark vision?
I did.
All of us.
everybody.
Yeah,
Everyone.
He has night
Okay.
vision goggles.
There's a goggle.
Ah.
So, everyone bar from Rhea sees this. Because she doesn't. Obviously, upon entering the room, you notice the light doesn't continue all the way. You all notice that in the corners of the room, one directly here and one directly here, are two
Oh,
cultists.
no.
Ah,
And
fuck
upon
off.
seeing you enter this room, they look at you strangely,
Oh
but
no, wait, we're
seeing
dressed.
you dressed in the robes, pay not a much attention to you and ask, "What's the?" Can I ask you? And says, "What's with the noise?" And they say, "Rhea, at the doorway in shackles," and says, "Why is she here?"
This one somehow got down here and was giving us some trouble. We only just managed to detain her.
Okay. This one here will kind of step into the light. Step into the light.
You fucking
And
roll
goes-
for this. Right now.
And we'll go, "Oh, so she's been one of the ones that's been giving us trouble." And kind of like
Same.
walks up to her,
Oh dear.
and with a dagger in his hand, kind of puts it to her cheek, and kind of goes and says, "Was there anyone else with her?"
Not as far as we can tell. Couple shadowy bodies in the water. Couldn't tell which
whether that was more of ours or theirs. Or all we know is, considering that armor she's wearing, she might be of interest to the boss.
Oh, to the boss, you say? You're probably best chucking her in the dungeon in the jail now. Maybe we'll interrogate her for some information, and as he says that, he kind of nicks her cheek.
Can I kind of grab his arm and go, untouched?
You're gonna grab his arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I was gonna do it before he actually did anything, but...
Okay, no, I said if you're gonna, I'll say if you're gonna do that's fine, so you can kind of, we'll retcon that a wee bit. You're gonna go up to him, and as he begins to do it, you kind of put his hand on him, and you say, untouched. And he kind of looks at you weirdly.
These guys live though.
What's
We
that?
could just kill them right now. We could just kill these guys right now.
Wait.
He kind of looks at you, and he's like,
Stealth, though.
ah, you want to have all the fun to yourself, I see. Very well.
I will once
Take her.
again speak up.
Take her to the prison, jails. And
I will once
have
again
some fun.
speak up
Yep, when you go.
and say, holy shit, do you not see the sigil on her armor? And based on what she was screaming as she killed some of our men, she witnessed the fall of Elturel.
Okay.
The boss is going to want to see her
Okay.
immediately.
Upon saying that, he kind of looks at her, and obviously she's covered in blood, right? She's coked in blood, and then notice parts of the signal. And upon hearing you say the fall of Elturel, you say, and looks at her, and he goes, "Ooh, maybe the boss would be interested, but also maybe." Or maybe the overseer of Elturel would be like to see one of his comrades again.
That might be so. Still think it'd be better to get them there unharmed.
Very well. Says your best bet. Your best bet is to take her to the vault. And the vault the boss has. She may be in there, or she may be somewhere else in the dungeon, it says, but that'll be the best place to start.
Okay. She is very dangerous. As yeah, we found quite a few dead.
Upon
We
you
wouldn't
saying like
mind
very
the
dangerous, you see like you see Rhea kind of like, you know, that fucking evil like, I'm going to rip your throat out look she's giving it this guy, and she's like trying to go for him.
Yeah, one of our men in one of the hallways I found without a head. It had looked like it got exploded.
Okay.
Pretty sure she did it with this, as I point to whoever the fuck's holding the mace.
Who is holding the mace out of curiosity?
Rhea?
No, she doesn't.
No, she's
El
got-
Nonyo, so
There's
it's right.
me.
El Nonyo, you can have this mace and you hold it. It's not glowing for you. And he's like, yeah, this mace here, and it's currently not glowing.
Yeah. She actually exploded somebody's head with that, from what it appeared.
It's quite scary. I was quaking in my boots, shivering my timbers.
So yeah, an extra pair of men to help escort her to the vault would be very much appreciated. Because if she gets out of those cuffs, all hell will break loose.
Okay.
I hope you notice what I'm trying to do.
I know what you're trying to do here. You guys, sure. And you kind of hear him go and whistle. As it does so, you hear movement coming from behind this doorway. Click, motherfucker. Behind this doorway. And... two cultists come out. Senric, since you're standing there, you notice this looks to be... the room they come out looks to be the living quarters of where the cultists are, and it looks to have a lot of them in there.
Oh boy.
They come out, they close the door.
Oh.
As they come out, they close the door, and they
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna
look.
look back and start shaking my head.
They kind of look.
Brilliant.
They kind
That'd
of
be brilliant.
both of them look at you, and they look at this, what looks, which kind of look to be like the people like the higher ranking cultists. They kind of like signals to them and says, "Yours too. Help escort these prisoner with these brothers and sisters to the vault. I believe our Duchess, our leader, will find this one interesting for our plans." And both of them kind of nod and begin to make their way down here. And they kind of like they'll flank either side of Rhea and kind of put like, kind of like one will have one arm, one will have the other on, and begin to lead her.
Yeah. I'm going to motion. Yeah, I was literally gonna say I'm gonna motion to El Nino to follow right behind because he's the one that has our weapons.
Yep.
No need to motion. I'm right there.
Okay, so I'm just going to
go.
do this. Move you still down here quickly. So you begin to make your way. Upon doing so, the two cultists give you a nod. And who's the last to leave?
Me.
Is Senric or Bridget?
Yeah.
Okay. Senric, if it's going to be you, Senric, upon leaving, you hear them. One sec. You hear the one that you've been talking says this, "Glory to our Lord Cyril." As you walk past.
Glory to our Lord Cyril.
Okay, so you make your way.
Shiftily looking my way.
Yep. So these, so the cultists will make their way down to here. Yep. Will make their way down to the vault, which is here, with Rhea and Shackle. Kind of put her there.
Never a bad time to be saying that I only have 6 arrows left.
It should be fine if all goes
Okay.
to plan.
Pretty good.
So
Use my teeth.
you make your way. The cultists lead you to this door. Upon doing so, the both cultists not look at you and knock the door. Upon knocking the door, they hear the sound of a gentleman. And upon hearing the sound, you see Rhea kind of her ears. You know when people always say when they hear like the ears perk up? As if she knows the voice. And you hear him saying, says, "Who's there? What do you want?" And you hear the cultist at the door kind of says, "We're looking for our mistress. We have a person, a captive that will interest her. She looks to be part of the Hell Knights."
Hell Riders, yeah.
Hell Riders. Always get them wrong. The Hell Riders.
It's all good.
And she witnessed the fall of Elturel.
Alright, sounds like a motorcycle game. That's what I keep thinking of.
Upon them saying this, you hear the man, the person behind the door, go, "She's one of the Hell Riders." Very well. It says, "I have She's not here at the moment. I have important business I'm trying to deal with this.
Insight check?
Sure. But
Can I,
as you-
can I
as
see
you
he's
did-
lying?
Yeah, do your line. So you can do that from his voice. You see him, he says, I've got an important business I'm trying to deal with this artifact that she brought me. He says I need to concentrate and try to deal with it. I believe she may be in her shrine. In her shrine, direct down somewhere. You should know where that is, I believe. Insight check 13. You believe so? What? Obviously, not being able to see him is difficult. You're reading purely from sound here. But from what you're hearing, he seems to be telling the truth. The fact that he kind of seems like you're disturbing me. I'm trying to get what I'm trying to do here done. I am. He is. From what you can tell, that he is got something, an artifact in it, because talking, you don't hear anyone else. He appears to be doing something. Oh, sorry?
Just making sure it's not a trap.
Okay.
Making sure it's not a trap, like.
And he appears to be talking. As you're sort of like having this conversation, you appear to hear him having a conversation with something that's a one-sided conversation, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So he's talking to you, but every so often he'll like goes, "Just wait," but you're not hearing anyone else,
Yeah.
sort of thing. The cultists, upon hearing that, and it says we cannot disturb him. It says it is only the Duchess that can grant us entrance, or because she's the only one with the key.
Okay.
It appears our gentleman friend does not want to be disturbed. It says he said that she looks to be in her shrine, which is hidden, and you see the cultists kind of point to the east, along the like north wall, directly to your east, to about here. And it kind of says this is, if she's in her shrine, she'll be in there. It is hidden as well as guidance, so you will need to open the door, shall we say. And both of them kind of go, says, can you just handle her getting her there to the door yourself? Or
Honestly, in such close proximity to the Duchess herself, we're gonna need the extra guard.
as you wish. And they kind of like the one in front, the one right next to her, kind of gives her a nudge and tells her to start walking.
I am actually, in order to try and instill fear in these fuckers and make them realize how much of a threat Raya is. Right, and again, they don't know we were part of this as well. I'm going to mention the fact that the demon in the worship room is dead.
Do you say that to them?
Yeah, or I'm gonna like allude to it. I'm gonna say, yeah, we found the demon's body. We believe she did it.
Upon hearing that, they kind of look at her and kind of give her that foul look, and you can kind of see they're wanting to beat the shit out of her, kill her, but they're resisting the urge to do so.
But we believe she did that single-handedly.
Yes, so they're in a sense they're really wanting to kill her. So now you just make your way to what looks to be a plain wall, and the cultists look at you and kind of says, if the Duchess is here, she'll be in here. And you see him point to this wall, and you see him kind of like take a deep breath and kind of goes, Mistress Thanform, sorry to disturb you, but we have a potential high priority prisoner that we've captured. She looks to be part of the Hell Raiders, and has seen the fall of Elturel. We believe that she may be of some use to you. It says she's also killed many of our men, and we believe that she might be useful for our plans. You all hear a female's voice say, "Ah, yes." Says, "We may be able to use her for something. Maybe even as a sacrifice. Complete the ritual." And you all see the door. You can all see this wall go and open. It opens up to reveal a hidden shrine.
Okay.
So,
I guess we're going to slowly filter in.
yep. So it's quite loud. So as you filter in, so all of you filter in.
Yep.
The two cultists that were escorting you kind of give you this look like, we're not coming in here with her. She can handle herself, but you can tell they're fucking terrified of her. And upon doing so, you hear her say, "Leave us." So they lead it, and both of them kind of walk away. Okay, so let me describe the scene. This room is lit by a pair of tall iron candlestick holders in the north, east, and north southwest corners of this wall. 9 candles born on top of each one, casting a flickering light across the room, across a kind of like a crawl-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, in which a small angel-shaped flaming sculpture is on top of it. A grey-haired woman currently kneels before the altar. You see her kind of get up and kind of shake herself off, and she turns around and has a look at you, and she goes, "Ah, well now, isn't this a surprise?" You kind of see her grinning and look at Rhea, and she kind of looks and says, ain't you the perfect specimen? Yes. She kind of like looks and goes like, "Oh," and you see her like kind of dusting off and says, "So you witnessed the fall? Well, well, my dears, what can you tell me?" And you can see Rhea biting her tongue here, as if she's like, what she's doing, and she kind of like, does any of you like do it in here, or are you just gonna let?
I'm gonna kind of like put my hand on her shoulders, make sure to comfort her, and I'm gonna step in and say, "She hasn't been very talkative since."
Oh, she hasn't been very talkative. Let's see about that. And you kind of see her put her hand on Rhea, and
Put my hand on myself.
I put my hand on my weapons.
I'm ready as fuck.
I fucking love it.
Fuck.
And you see her.
I'm going to reach into one of my satchels.
Yep.
And I am going to pull out a small vial.
I know where this is going. Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I always wanted to use this on somebody.
Okay.
Maybe this will get her to talk. And I reveal the
Truth serum.
the truth serum.
Okay. Upon saying that, and upon Prince, you kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, you've got one of them, I see." Ooh. Kind of looks at her.
I am going to say, but I believe it is you that should do the honors, and I'm going to try to place it in the Duchess's hand.
Okay.
Does she take it?
So you offer it, you kind of put it out for her to take, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm
The
like, you should do the honors,
yeah.
and I go to like drop it into her hand.
So the Duchess will put her hand out to accept the vial.
Mm.
She takes the vial.
Yep. So the vial's now in her hand.
Yes.
She's holding the truth serum.
Yes.
I cast command. Command word, drink.
Do I hear the command?
Yeah, he has to audibly say it.
Yeah, I literally, I hand it to her and then say, drink.
Okay, what does she have to do?
It is
Wisdom save.
Let
The
me check.
base is a wisdom save of
14.
14. Okay.
Depending on if she goes up to drink it or not, I'm gonna. Can I hold my action right now?
Yeah, you can in a sense, as he says it, you can already in action.
So if I see her go up to drink it, I'm gonna hold my action
Uh-huh.
to grapple her.
Okay.
If she drinks, if she actually drinks this, we might not have to grapple her. This will be funny.
Well, does the truth serum actually like immobilize her? Or is it...
No, but
No.
it'll
Wait,
make
wait.
it makes it so anything they say has to be the truth.
Yeah, but she can still try and get out of the situation.
Okay. You say drink, correct?
Yep.
Fuck me, she rolled a natural one.
Yes.
I shit you not. She rolled a natural one, look.
He guzzles it down.
Fucking hell.
For once, it's not rolling the one.
Tequila.
Upon hearing you say drink, I actually had to look at her stats and I'm like, wait, but it's not this, but it's not charmed or being frightened, it's a command. Oh, fuck. Okay, you see her.
Okay.
Now, you just say the word drink, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you hear her pop the cork and she downs the truth serum. He downs it.
Can I, like, try and stop her from moving?
You can grapple her.
Grapple her, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, since she's drinking it, I'm actually going to
I'm just
quickly.
gonna lock her arms behind her back.
Yeah, I'm going to snatch the manacles off of Rhea,
Yeah.
and I'm going
then-
to start moving around.
Yeah. Do I have
Okay.
real strength?
Okay. Wait. Right, so you see her down it. As she downs it, she does have to make a Constitution save to see if it takes effect. These all witness her drink. Yes, I just had to go up Truth Serum. So a creature subject to this poison or Truth Serum must succeed a DC save of 11 or become, in a sense, poisoned for 1 hour. The poison creature can't knowledge speak a lie as they're under the effect of the Truth Serum spell. So you see her down it. Upon seeing her down it, you spring into action. Whoever is it, El Nino taking the cuffs off of Rhea. You're all.
I've got the cuffs
Okay.
off of her, and he's grabbing her arms and trying to getting him behind her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all witness what's happening in split instance. Upon doing so, you get the cuffs. She does this. You have time to start putting the cuffs on.
Yeah.
Doing so, she also has to resist. Who's putting the cuffs on?
I'm putting the cuffs on. El Nino's holding her arms
Okay.
behind her back.
So I need you both to give me a strength check here.
Basic strength check.
Yes. So as I contend, you're
Can I
contesting. It's not really. No. You're
Mine's -1.
contesting her. So she took the bottle. You've both grabbed her. You are now trying to see if you can successfully hold her and cuff her whilst she's trying to resist. Okay, 9. Who's it's El Nino? I need you to roll as
Nino's the
well.
one with...
Oh,
Have we lost a spot?
have we lost his pad?
Probably.
That's a terrible moment if it has.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that command worked.
You
I've
rolled.
been saving that. I've been saving that combination.
She rolled a natural 1. I'm fucking raging. I'm actually raging. So as we wait on Bethan to return everyone,
God damn it! Fucking it blipped off. Like legit, everything refreshed.
fuck.
That's
Okay.
fucking annoying.
So,
I'm so into it.
so
Yeah, like,
El Nino,
When-
I need you to give me strength. Pure strength here.
still loading back in.
Oh yeah, it's fine, Tieram. When you get back in, you can give me strength. It's a test. Bridget, what are you? What is Bridget and Senric doing at this moment?
Me?
Yes,
I'm
I'm ready to help.
I'm just standing watching the whole
Okay.
kerfuffle because I have no idea what is happening because I just don't know.
I'm ready to like get down to clown if I need to.
Okay.
Okay, strength.
Yep. 12. Okay.
Shocking. Can't overpower an old woman.
Use all witness her down this drink, and Bridget and Senric, use witness El Nino and Craven. Mysteriously spring into action, grabbing the cuffs off of Rhea. You see Craven grab her arm and then begin to click the cuff as El Nino grabs her other hand. You both witness this elderly aged woman who is old. I'm not gonna lie, she's fucking old.
She's fucking ancient.
Push the pair of yous off of her
Oh.
and use witness what looks to be a slight bit of rage flame in her eyes.
Oh. You made her angry.
And you just roll initiative.
Oh man.
We're surrounding her.
We like try to like break her kneecap so that she can't run or fight.
No, I've got a slightly better idea. I think.
You think?
Rhea hasn't got her weapons, everyone.
So currently
Hand them
Rhea
to her. She's
Rhea
free.
doesn't
You're not
have
holding them.
her weapons just yet. That's a good point.
I'll probably have to use an action to do it.
So
I rolled low on initiative, so.
begin the
We
combat.
all rolled low on initiative.
So use all witness this elderly woman, Duchess, in rage.
Okay.
Can I ask this? You notice it's Rhea looking at you, El Nino, goes for her mace.
Okay.
Yep, let her take it.
So
Yeah, I'll take it. She's
it'll-
taking it all over.
it'll be her action to get it because she has to get it, take it off of your belt and stuff.
Yeah.
And she starts to get her stuff and defends herself ready to attack. Bridget, what are you doing?
Do they still have a hold over it? No, they don't,
No.
do they?
She broke free. She took the serum, she broke free, and you don't know if the serum's worked yet, I'll tell you that. You don't know if it's worked. But she broke free of what you were trying to do, and she's pissed.
Okay. Then I will. I'll move up a bit,
Uh-huh.
and I will. I can do a dual wielding, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna take my 2 daggers,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna give her like a quick wee jab to the stomach.
There you go. Jab, jab. That's a hit. The first one
For
hits,
one.
the second one doesn't. So roll damage
Okay.
for the first one.
She's gonna be so pissed at me because I managed to fucking overpower her will too.
4. Okay. You kind of go stab, Bridget. And you know what? Just the Duke, the Duke, look at you and goes like, "Aren't you a feisty one?" And
I just give her like a quirky wee smile.
yeah, she kind of gives you that kind of like, "Oh, you're very nice." and we'll begin. Kind of gives you that look, like as if she's like, not even that kind of look. She swings.
No, in fact, what I do is I give her like a wee wink and then I lick my lips.
Kim's after the whole fucking family. Jesus Christ.
He kind of gives you that look, and she kind of like raises an eyebrow. Oh my god.
Fucking grandma too. Jesus.
So
It dissipates into pure confusion.
okay, so the Duchess's turn.
Hopefully that caught her off guard enough.
So you see her kind of like roll up her sleeves,
Oh no.
crack her knuckles,
Yeah.
and
The chancla.
well, look at Rhea in front of her because obviously she's still getting prepared, and will unarmored strike her.
She's just absolutely sucking her one. You know what? I can respect
17 hits, so the first attack hits,
Ding ding, bitch.
dealing 4 bludgeoning damage to Rhea.
this. Just waiting for the. I may be old, but we
And then
we know how
you
to
see her-
throw down in my
She's a
day and
normal old
age.
lady, isn't it?
And then you see her punch again, Rhea. But this time, Rhea managed to raise her shield in time and deflect the punch, and like take the punch to the shield. And you can see the Duchess's knuckles getting bloody, and she's just fucking wailing at her. Stuff, as if she's ready to fucking fight. Senric, you're up. What you gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna throw. No, I'm not gonna throw one of those. Would have been funny though. I'm gonna do short sword attack.
Okay,
Burn this little old lady alive.
that's the hit.
I know what I'm doing.
Roll damage. You do get sneak attack, so 14.
And then the follow up.
Yep, and you go.
Remember, we want
That's
her
a hit.
alive.
Fine, I'm slashing at her kneecaps then. How's that?
You can just declare non-lethal damage.
Okay. Or I'm like slicing at like
Aye.
what, tendons, so she can't walk.
Yeah, in a sense, if you don't want to do damage, it's non-lethal, so only 3 for this one. Okay, perfect. Okay, anything else you wish to do?
No, that's
Perfect.
it.
You use all witness. So, Henrik, you kind of go, kind of slashing at her. She's taking this like she doesn't even notice it. She is still fucking wailing at Rhea and still trying to beat the ever living shit out of her and is paying no attention to you. She wail at her. Craven. Up.
Okay, let me just check something. Okay.
Hmm?
I cast Hex at level 1.
Okay.
Giving them disadvantage on all strength checks.
Okay, so she's been hexed.
Alright, so that gives them disadvantage on strength?
You place this custom creature, you can see there's the damage. The target's disadvantage building check, the ability, and the target just hear big points.
Yeah, because I choose one ability when I
Yeah,
cast
you've
the
chose
spell.
strength.
That's
You've
just-
chose strength. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I've chosen strength.
Perfect. So she is now cursed.
Yeah. And that's only a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So, as my action, I'm gonna straight up try and cuff her again. Fuck it.
Okay, go.
Strength check.
Yep.
Fucking Christ.
And she makes one ball with advantage. Succeeds. And she succeeds. Anything else?
That's my action. So no, that's it.
El Nano.
I'm gonna.
Fucking Christ.
I'm gonna try and. You know what? I'm in front of her, right?
Yeah,
Not behind her.
you're in front of her. She's wailing at fucking Rhea. She's fucking trying to beat the shit out of her.
Okay, then I'm gonna get behind her.
Okay, the altar is behind her. So you'll be kinda on the altar.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna Robbie's tackler. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and
Do
grapple her and Robbie's tackler.
So,
Number strength.
strength. Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
Succeeds.
Advantage as well.
As it she succeeds.
How strong is this bitch?
You kind of go into Robbie tackler. And as she's doing it, she kind of changes her tackle and starts fucking wailing on you, Elno, trying to get you to get the fuck. Beating you away from her.
I rolled a 2. Where?
So, Rhea, seeing this all happen, will take the Heavens Falls mace and we'll swing her. Okay, hit her, dealing 11 damage. So use those witness. Use all witness, Rhea. Swing this holy mace, and as she does, the mace glows bright and kind of clinks off of the Duchess. And upon doing so, you see the Duchess kind of wail a bit in pain. And that's it. Bridget, you're up.
I'll just go for another quick jab.
There you go, jab. That's a hit roll damage.
Both one.
Yeah, both hit. 7, 6, that's 13. Okay. Bridget,
Yes.
upon doing so, use all the Duchess under her breath whisper something. I need you, Bridget, to make me a dexterity saving throw. As you all witness hellish flames begin to erupt from the Duchess.
Hellish rebuke?
Yes.
God damn it.
Bridget, you succeed, but you still take damage here, but it's halved.
Okay.
You take, it's 18 damage, halved 9, you take 9 points of damage as this hellish flames come directly towards you.
Oof. I'm gonna, I'll, like, when it hits me, I'm gonna be like, ah, and then I'm gonna giggle at her and I'm gonna look at her, and I'm just gonna say, oh, you play naughty.
Oh my gosh.
Should have cast spell.
And then with the 2 daggers that I just stabbed her with, I'm just gonna lick the 2 daggers that have got her blood on it.
You didn't do some weird shit. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just spice things up a bit.
Interesting way to spice things up.
Yeah.
Do you spice things up that way IRL too?
Sometimes.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Taylor kind of looks at you
Spicy thing.
and is pissed. Actually pissed.
I'm just gonna give her a wee growl, like a wee. Arrrr.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I don't even know anymore. So, Bridget, seeing you do this,
the more wound up she's getting, the more I'm playing on.
so the more seeing you kind of wind her up, she's gonna turn at you and swing at you with her punch. 15.
That's a hit.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Fucker.
as a second fist comes down to hit you again for 15. Take another 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, bitch.
And she is absolutely pissed. And you all hear her say, you come in to my fucking house, to my fucking player to fuck with my plans, you fucking dirty fuck. And she's going off her face. She's, you know that fucking, people always say that fucking red thing? That fucking,
Yeah.
her face is going bright fucking red. She's so fucking angry. But these are all witnessing like what looks to be like this hellish fire on her fists. She's
I'm gonna play on this.
fucking punching the absolute shit out of anyone in front of her. Senric, you're up.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if I can well, he probably has more than 60 health.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, so.
Color spray.
Color what?
Color spray. I was gonna cast color spray.
Okay, what color spray do you have? I can't remember this one. What is that?
Let's see. A dazzling array of flashing colored
right.
lights springs from your hand. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of the current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures and creatures that can't see.
Okay.
So starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell is blinded until the end of your next turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it works. It works like sleep, but it's a
Yep.
blind.
So just so you're aware, when you cast this at her in a cone, it will affect her, Bridget, Rhea, and Craven. Right? Just so you're aware, and it takes it from the lowest person's hit points first.
Oh. Man.
Totally not giving you hints right now of what will happen.
Yeah, so basically me not knowing you.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I have a feeling part of the problem is that this bitch has some high hit points.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to cast it though.
Right?
All right, we're gonna go in with another short sword strike.
Okay, do it.
Two of those.
Both hit. Roll damage. Okay, first
Hold on.
First
that
one's
one.
14, and the next one is 3, so it's 15 damage.
Okay. Slashy slash.
Senric,
Yeah.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw as you see fire, hellish fire, come towards you. 10. It's a fail.
Oh no.
Do you take full damage here? You take 16 points of fire damage as this hellish fire comes to you and hits. You see her, can I see her smirk and giggle a bit inside when this happens? You'll say, may my
She won't be smiling for very long.
may my lord protect me.
Ease.
Anything else you want to do? Send out your movement and that's it.
No,
Perfect.
no, I'm good.
Craven, you're up.
I'm gonna slowly start raising my sword.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking do my best to make eye contact with this bitch
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Oh, you're mad about us ruining your plans. Don't worry. We killed your sons first." And I'm gonna fucking swing straight for the fucking leg. Full
Okay.
power longsword. Booming blade, everything.
Uh-huh. I know. That's a hit. Roll damage.
6.
Okay. Use all witness Craven do this, and upon doing so, you kind of take a chunk into her leg, and you see her trying now beginning to panic a little bit. So-
Wait, have to check something real quick. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Cool.
Good.
Cool. Yeah,
Yep.
It's all good.
And you kind of see her panic, and she's beginning to panic and flail, and you see the fire around her, kind of the fire on her, get more and more intense.
What was her reaction to me saying we killed her kids?
She kind of looked at you as if she didn't give a fuck. It's kind of that,
right.
she's kind of giving that impression that she doesn't care about anyone but herself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
El Nino. You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my rapier and I'm gonna poke her.
Okay, do it.
Specifically non-lethal.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
That's a miss. As you take your rapier out and begin to poke her at her, it misses.
Bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Bridget. Because
Okay.
she's...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Up around. Rhea, seeing all this going, will swing at Duchess, but realizing that you're trying not to kill her, will do non-lethal. Don't worry. But as she does so, she misses as the Duchess has managed to spring down, and as she kind of grabs the mace in her hand and throws it out of her way. Bridget, you're up.
This old woman does a yeet a Hellrider.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give her the saucy eyes,
They all want to.
Okay,
and yeah, I'm gonna go back at it with the old jab jab.
there you go. Okay, first one misses, second one hits. Roll damage. What's the minimum amount of damage you can do?
1d4 plus 3.
It was a D4.
Yeah.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal?
So, before.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal here?
Well, lethal. I want to cause her some pain.
You're doing lethal here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what's the difference? How can you do non-lethal with a dagger?
So, no, that's what lethal means. You're
What
intending
kind
to kill. Non-lethal means
tendons?
you're going to bring her to one hit. You're kind of not going to kill her. It's called non-lethal. You kind of, instead of you using your pointed bit, you're using the butt end of your dagger to kind of like knock her out. So, are you doing lethal or non-lethal? I'm asking you this.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that's what that meant. Well, I don't think we're gonna kill her yet, do we?
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll go for non-lethal then.
Non-lethal. You take your dagger, and you'll witness Bridget kind of like move remarkably quick for an elf. Move, get to next to fucking Duchess and take her dagger. Brings the first dagger down, the Duchess blocks. The Duchess, not seeing the second dagger, smacks her in the back of the head. In a sense, making her fall to the floor.
And now she has a concussion.
That is the end of
Sweet.
initiative. She is conscious, but she's on the floor.
I'm gonna see as she falls to the floor.
Can we cut her tendons?
What?
I'm immediately putting those manacles on her.
Okay.
Is
on you go.
she unconscious or
No,
she's
she's
unconscious?
she's still conscious. She's still conscious. But she is at a sense between consciousness and non-consciousness right now. If that makes sense. So she's at the
Okay.
brink.
She's
You,
kinda
in a sense,
in and out.
you've in a sense got her to the point of near death.
Okay.
Cool. Let's fucking. I'm putting the manacles on her.
Okay. Put the manacles on her.
And I've rope. I'm gonna literally wrap this bitch the fuck up. I'm gonna
Okay.
cocoon her.
Okay, on you go.
I have 50 feet of rope. I'm just overdoing it.
Okay, do it. You do it. Okay, so you've been successfully tied her up. I'm letting you take the lead here, so this is up to you.
And do we heal her so she can talk properly?
I'll let you know she can
killing
talk, but she's in a sense she's at like 1 hit point, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So she's fine. She's at
So-
1 hit point.
Cool. So now that she's tied up and handcuffed.
Uh-huh.
You want me to cure wounds her?
No, it's fine.
do
for
that
now.
on me.
I'm just gonna. Apparently, I still have one in my inventory.